A200 final IU questions and answers with verified solutions. 100% correct, graded A+. June, $15,000. July, $0. And August, $0. Heavy checkmark answer. Assume that a lawyer bills her clients $15,000 on June 30th, 2007 for services rendered during June. The lawyer collects $8,500 of the billings during July and the remainder in August. Under the accrual basis of accounting, when would the lawyer record the revenue for the fees? Answer: June. Revenue is recognized when services are rendered, regardless of when cash is collected. Increase cash, $5,700. Decrease accounts receivable, $5,700. Heavy checkmark answer. On January 24th, 2007, Niche Consulting collected $5,700 it had billed its clients for services rendered on December 31st, 2006. How would you record the January 24th transaction? Using the accrual basis? Answer: increase cash, $5,700. Decrease accounts receivable, $5,700. Accrual basis recognizes revenue when earned, and this adjustment reflects the receipt of payment for services already rendered. Increase supplies expense, $1,300. Decrease supplies, $1,300. Heavy checkmark answer. If the supplies account indicated a balance of $2,250 before adjustment on May 31st and supplies on hand at May 31st totaled $950, the adjustment would be: answer: increase supplies expense, $1,300. Decrease supplies, $1,300. This is an adjusting entry to reflect the consumption of supplies during the period. Liabilities overstated by $600. Net income understated by $600. Heavy checkmark answer. The balance in the unearned rent account for Jones Company as of December 31st is $1,200. If Jones Company failed to record the adjusting entry for $600 of rent earned during December, or the effect on the balance sheet and income statement. 1/2 for December would be: answer: liabilities overstated by $600. Net income understated by $600. Failure to record earned rent results in unearned rent still being reported as a liability, and income notee being recognized. Prepaid insurance has been consumed during the period. AOE. Answer: which of the following requires the reduction of a prepaid rent? Answer: prepaid insurance has been consumed during the period. The consumption of prepaid insurance results in an expense that reduces the prepaid insurance balance, that which represents the amount invested in the firm by its owners. Answer: heavy checkmark equity investment may be described as $300. Answer: heavy checkmark. On August 1st, 1991, a Z company signed a $3,000 one-year, 10% note payable. At due date, July 31st, 1992, the principal and interest will be paid in full. Interest expense should be reported on the income statement for the year ending December 31st, 1992, in the amount of decrease owner's equity and decrease assets. Answer: heavy checkmark on December 31st, 1991, end of the accounting period. Cube Company recorded depreciation on its company truck of $3,000. Transaction analysis of the depreciation should reflect only the following: assets and owner's equity decreased by $1,000. Answer: heavy checkmark. Which of the following changes describes the payment of $1,000 of dividends to owners? Recording the payment of a 6-month service contract as an asset. Answer: heavy checkmark. Which of the following might result in an overstatement of reported earnings in an adjusting entry is not made at EAR end? Powered by TCPDF, www.tcpdf.org. 2/2